Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Let's get right into it. Wladimir Klitschko has been awarded the number 2 spot by the WBC. Now, Deontay Wilder is being forced to fight Bermane Stiverne in a rematch for his WBC title, right? And it appears that Bermane Stiverne isn't trying to take any step aside money. He's not looking to be pushed aside. He wants that fight next. According to Bermane Stiverne, Deontay Wilder doesn't want to fight with him, and that he has been actively looking to fight in a unification bout with other fighters like Joseph Parker, Anthony Joshua, etc., right? So, Bermane Stiverne, if he ends up fighting Deontay Wilder, we all know how that's going to go. Now, Bermane Stiverne has said many, many times that, he didn't get the best Bermane Stiverne in their first fight. But guess what? Hitman Boxing got to say about that shit. He don't give a fuck what version of Bermane Stiverne shows up to fight Deontay Wilder, because at the end of the day, he's getting knocked out with that right hand. He'll get knocked out this time for sure. And if you don't get knocked out, he's going to get battered the fuck up, okay? Just easy work, okay? He looks like a fucking troll, all right? Bermane Stiverne's a fucking bum. He's always been a bum. I don't even know how he got that WBC belt. I don't know. I don't even care, really. But guess what? I don't want to see Bermane Stiverne versus Deontay Wilder. I know that. I don't want to see that shit live from Alabama. But anyway, in any event, so Deontay Wilder gets past Bermane Stiverne, and then that would make Wladimir Klitschko his mandatory, right? It's interesting that Wladimir Klitschko gets the number 2 ranking from the WBC, when in the previous month he wasn't even ranked by them, right? Interesting. Now, Deontay Wilder, Wladimir Klitschko, yeah, they're no strangers to each other. Wladimir Klitschko got Deontay Wilder a nice birthday cake one day. The photos in the video, you can see the shit. They sparred each other, whatever, because Wladimir Klitschko likes sparring everybody and likes to be buddy-buddy with everybody and shit, so he don't really got to fight him. But anyway, Deontay Wilder, in the past, he said that he's wanted to fight with Klitschko, right? What was the holdup, though? What did he say? It was some verbiage that he used. It was okay. I think he was like something along the lines of, if he got the green belt and he should be able to dictate the terms of the fight, I believe. Don't quote me. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe that that's something that he said previously, right? Now, Wladimir Klitschko, who's the A side in the situation? Deontay Wilder's got the green belt. Klitschko's off of 2 losses, right? So is Klitschko the A side? Is Wilder the A side? I don't know. I really don't know what to say in this situation, because Deontay Wilder's not that popping right now. He's not really buzzing like that. He's over here in the States, man, I don't know, man. Motherfuckers really don't know who he is. Like, motherfuckers don't know Deontay Wilder. They're doing a terrible job promoting Deontay Wilder. In fact, PBC should probably direct a lot of their efforts into promoting their WBC champion, Deontay Wilder. Larger than life. Like, all these little dudes is cool, man. Like, welterweight, middleweights. Them dudes is cool, man, but you take someone who's larger than life, someone in the heavyweight division. A lot of motherfuckers, they probably watch videos and they can beat the fuck out of somebody like a Lomachenko or a Keith Thurman, because they fucking midgets, man. They're fucking midgets. I'm over 6 feet tall. Would I fight Keith Thurman? Hell yeah, I'll fight Keith Thurman. Hell yeah, I'll fight that motherfucker tomorrow if he came up to me. Shit, I done ran into the motherfucker a couple of times. But we ain't gonna get into that. That motherfucker was this motherfucker was like, look, Keith Thurman, I ran into this motherfucker, right? He got a little spot out here, right? Keith Thurman was like, hey man, where can you get a suit from around here? I was like, dude, just go to Macy's or something, man. He was like, Macy's? They sell suits in motherfucker, hey, Keith Thurman, he a lame, all right? He a fucking lame. But anyway, back to Deontay Wilder. As far as Wladimir Klitschko is concerned, I would love to see that fight. I would love to see that fight next, but we all know that's not going to happen. And you can't blame Wilder for it right now, at least. Now, when he beats Bermane Stiverne and he doesn't want to fight Klitschko, if he says, oh, Klitschko should come over here and fight me in Alabama, that shit makes no sense, all right? That's a big fight. That should be in Vegas, New York at the very least, right? Or overseas, in Klitschko's hometown. Since you're not afraid to go overseas and fight opponents like you did with your boy Povetkin. But anyway, that's a lost cause, because he was popped off for steroids, right? Or performance-enhancing drugs, something. He was taking some shit. Now, Deontay Wilder, needs a fight with Wladimir Klitschko just to give some legitimacy to his career. Let's look at Anthony Joshua and the rise of Anthony Joshua. He's huge right now, right? Larger than life. Has he fought the best opponents? No. But the way I see it is, Anthony Joshua's bums were better than Deontay Wilder's bums. And he got Klitschko on his record, regardless of how old he is. That was one of the best versions of Klitschko we've seen, right? Way better than the one that fought Tyson Fury. Now, Anthony Joshua's being promoted the right way. And obviously, boxing over in the UK is huge when compared to the United States. Everybody's on that UFC shit over here. People barely watch boxing, except for a few diehards like me, people who watch the videos. You know, I love watching boxing. I set aside time on the weekends to watch boxing regardless of what's going on. I've missed a lot of shit just to watch boxing, just to provide people with videos, because I think this shit's funny. Now, back into this shit between Wladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder. If Deontay Wilder does not make that fight with Wladimir Klitschko, if they both sit down at the table and negotiate, and that fight doesn't happen, I'm going to fucking blame Deontay Wilder. Because here's the thing. Deontay Wilder needs Wladimir Klitschko at this point in his career. Klitschko don't need Deontay Wilder. Personally, I think Deontay Wilder would stop Wladimir Klitschko in more impressive fashion than Anthony Joshua would. Well, Deontay Wilder is way more athletic. He's not going to tire out. And he's going to hurt Wladimir Klitschko. He's going to hurt him badly in a fight. That's how I foresee it. Anthony Joshua was very stiff, slow, but he got a lot of fucking power. And he did put on a good performance against Klitschko. I'm just saying that I think Deontay Wilder will have a more impressive win over Klitschko. So I want to see that fight made. I would love to see him fight Klitschko and knock that motherfucker clean the fuck out. We'll love it. Now, as far as Anthony Joshua is concerned, we're not going to see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. So y'all can stop wishing and hoping for that fight. It's not going to happen anytime soon. You know, Anthony Joshua got 2 belts right now. He got mandatories. He got obligations to fulfill. So he's going to be tied up for the foreseeable future. Now, Deontay Wilder, your best bet is to go after Joseph Parker and get that WBO belt. Why? Because you could beat Joseph Parker and you'll have 2 belts, which makes it a little bit easier for you to campaign and say you want to unify belts when you've got 2 instead of 1. Yes, we all know about the green belt. Yes, it's one of the most coveted belts in all of boxing. It is. But just add that WBO belt just to make things a little more lucrative, all right? Because your career's not really popping like that right now. And that's because of the opponents you've chosen to face. Who's coming up to be his mandatory? Dylan White, I think somebody. You know, I would love to see you fight Dylan White. Fight some of Anthony Joshua's leftovers. I'm telling you, man. Fight his leftovers. Because his bums are better than the bums that you've been fighting. Yes, fight Klitschko. We need that fight. If Klitschko doesn't retire, if he doesn't retire, then he's got to fight Anthony Joshua. Then he's gonna get man. What the fuck, man? We're not gonna see Deontay. What the fuck am I talking about? We're not gonna see Deontay Wilder fight Wladimir Klitschko because Wladimir Klitschko is gonna fight Anthony Joshua in a rematch. Anthony Joshua's gonna knock him out again, and then he's gonna retire. This was a pointless ass video. I'm sorry I put y'all through this shit. Hey, my bad, man. I didn't even think about that shit. Hey, but you know what? It is what it is. Hitman Boxing, drop a comment about what you think about, WBC making Wladimir Klitschko the number 2 ranked opponent for the WBC belt at heavyweight. We might even get Tony Bellew fighting Deontay Wilder. He's looking for he gonna bring up, Deontay Wilder's probably gonna bring up, who could he bring up? He could bring up Chocolatito, man. That'd be a good fight, right? Hell yeah, I got Chocolatito winning that fight too. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.
You niggas steady ignoring greatness. A pallbearer what you need when I come undertaking. This hostile takeover by the chill hover. I got the blueprints, I really do this, so move on over. Stay in your lane, nigga, stay in your lane. You steady running at the guns, but fucking suck at the game. Ain't it a shame? It really is. My words evoke fear. I teach you lessons that'll have you breaking down in tears. Call me Joe Clark with a baseball bat, chaining up the doors and spelling all these niggas from rap. Cuz they kill your brain cells, son. How don't you see it? They steady brainwashing you and then repeating, but 'tis the season for chill wage. I bring about change, but not Obama, cause this nation I will never claim. I got my sights aimed at the top spot on the chop block.